Alright, so I don't know how many of you are DBZ Fighter players, but this is the game you have to keep an eye on. I haven't been following this a lot, but I watched the gameplay and I can tell you, though I'm not a very technical person in the game of DBZ Fighters, it is the next game that if you like DBZ Fighters, that you most likely have to get, that you probably want to get. From what I can see from the gameplay at this point, I do not know how balanced it is, but this is it. You know, Sparking Zero, in my opinion, in my humble and honest, and someone who didn't play too much actually, opinion, is that it wasn't that fun of a game, even though I like Budokai Tenkaichi 3. Okay, boo, that's just my opinion. Okay, doesn't matter. You like it, you liked it. This is the game, if you like DBZ Fighters, that will scratch your itch. That's what I'm getting the vibe from. 1 second, meow meow. 1 second. First of all, it looks pretty smooth, even though it's not a graphically intense game, you know? It's doesn't matter as long as 60 FPS. I think it's good. It is a 100x100 game, which, you know, if you haven't watched the show, you could. It's a good show. Yeah, it's definitely a good show. You should just finish that show. What the hell is this? This is an exhibition match. I don't know why it lags a lot. I'm sorry. Evo Japan 2025. Is this game out? What the hell is happening? Okay. This game looks very smooth, and even though I watch the show, I'm not the biggest fan of the characters at all. Not that much. I would prefer Dragon Ball characters because I think they're cooler. No, it's not even that because it's the characters. It's Hunter x Hunter, and I watched the show that I want to play this game just because it reminds me of PC Fighters. Okay, so it looks very smooth, and it also has juggles. This is too long. I'm not gonna watch the whole thing. I'm not gonna watch it anyway. But anyway, when they're fighting, when they hit the characters, and they can juggle in the air just like that. That's like DBZ Fighters for me, okay? Because in DBZ Fighter you could do that too. I don't know how balanced this game is. This game also has like what's called where the main character could be hitting a character, and he could summon the support directly to do a special. So you're comboing and this. You can summon your support and do his special right away. What does that remind you of? Marvel vs. Capcom, which I didn't really play that much. So I don't know. But I'm gonna say DBZ Fighters as well, right? DBZ Fighters, bro. Okay, so it reminds me of DBZ Fighters, and that is yes, because I played DBZ Fighters for like a few years, and it's just I could play this game for 2 years. And I was good. I was happy, right? And I just kept coming back to that. Okay, there's that. The juggles, right? One thing I'll say is that at this moment I saw that the health bars, you know, like when character is doing combo, takes up a big chunk of life. When DBZ Fighters first came out, I remember I think they had this scaling thing, and I think they still have it, but it's like looser now. So the scaling things were like where the guy's hitting and hitting, main character is doing one combo, we'll say, right? One player's doing one super long combo. Eventually, the scaling thing's gonna apply. It's gonna slowly reduce the damage he's doing automatically. So, like, I guess it doesn't feel too unfair or kind of cheap. You know, you're getting comboed by one combo and like you lost like 80-70% of your lives. Like, it's too much. And when DBZ Fighters came out, it had a scaling that helped ease that. I guess as a new player, I felt like okay, there's this scaling thing going on, and that kind of helps me feel like okay, it's not too cheap. It's probably just me. I have to find an opening because it's not even the scaling thing is there to help me. That's what I felt like, right? I think eventually they loosened it up a little more and let you do more damage now. I hope this game comes out with a scaling system as well when it first releases. The reason is basically what I just explained to you, which makes it feel less cheap somehow, right? And I also feel, I believe that it will help people make the game see that okay, this is where we can loosen up a bit. I feel it's a better process to make the game feel more balanced for them to balance it out. Okay, well, sorry, is this some issue with my computer? I don't know. 360. Anyway, you do look at the gameplay on your side as well, but you can see it here. It looks fun. It looks fun enough to me. There's a juggling thing. There's a support character 3 vs 3, just like the BT Fighters. I wanted to play Marvel vs. Capcom, but it is too old, and I think I had at some point, but I just let it go. obviously there's more stuff to it and probably different. But from what I see and what I feel, this is the next DBZ Fighters ish kind of game, you know. Um, and the fact that they have at least what I think is like so many features that resemble DBZ Fighters for me from the gameplay aspect, it's like what I'm saying. DBZ 2.0 is because since DBZ Fighter couldn't do all of that this game could do when it first launched. Eventually, it actually added new features. DBZ Fighter added new gameplay mechanics or something in the game itself with updates, which was cool. And you know, it wasn't just like random. It was like thought through, and I think it really added more to the game. That was good stuff. One coming, one thing, and I feel that since they already basically starting off right where DBZ Fire is at now, I'll say, I guess in a way with the new stuff they added. It's like, okay, this can only improve or start off where DBZ Fighter is, and you know, added more stuff and stuff like that. So since you know DBZ Fighter has been out for so many years, I don't know if it's still getting supported. Um, since it's starting off where DBZ Fighter is at the moment, you know, it's not the same game. It has more stuff. It's probably a lot of different stuff, but the features or the gameplay mechanic it has is where DBZ Fighters kind of is at the moment. I'll say, at least some of the features it has. Right. I feel they could improve this game. It's like DBZ Fighters gameplay mechanic getting improved in this game. Okay, that's what I'm saying. Of course, it's gonna be different. It's gonna have different stuff, and you know, it's not gonna be exact. But it's a game that if you like DBZ Fighters, you will be satisfied. When I look at this, I feel okay. Yes, this is my next game. I hope the price is okay for the content you're gonna get. I hope it's gonna be very well balanced. I hope it is a little more as different stuff because I haven't looked at it too much. I haven't been following it at all, and I feel like there's a lot of people who are not following this game. And it's understandable because it kind of looks like a mobile game a bit, or like a Mugen game, if you know what that is, like a PC thing. But looking at it, it looks like a fun game, and it just reminds me of DBZ Fighters. All right. It actually looks cool. Sorry, the graphic is just not it. I'm not even gonna try. I don't know what happens when I record something. This is what happens. Anyway, keep an eye on this game if you're a DBZ Fighters a fan, I guess. Sparking Zero, I look at actually I played a bit. I like that. I did not like Sparking Zero. I'm sorry, but this is my next game. When it comes out, hopefully the reviews in a way are good. It looks very well balanced and stuff like that. You know, and the for price is probably gonna be fair. You know, prices are going up or something with games. I'm gonna try it. I'm sorry. Just check out the game by yourself. Slowly look at it, and you'll get what I mean by DBZ Fighter ish kind of here 2.0. This is where it's going. This is where it's at. No, we don't actually have a DBZ Fighters 2, but this will scratch your itch. I feel if it's hopefully. What's the Naruto? Danmago. Okay, we'll stop right here. Check it out. At least you have something DBZ Fighters. I said that so many times.